Hi, everyone. I know that we had a lot of really great conversations regarding just Canvas in general and some updates. Um, I took an old class just because I'm still working on my classes and I didn't want to make any changes right now as I am going through and editing. So I took an old class just to show you how to add your comments. So you can see that I'm in 200. I don't necessarily need my navigation bar on the left side of the screen. So I'm just going to go to SpeedGrader. And usually what we do is we type in one comment at a time, right? Which is great for most purposes, but I get tired of writing a thank you. And it's not good practice to copy the entire message. So what I do is I piecemeal it so that I can add to each person's. So if I was going to go here and let's just say, I'm gonna bring this down a smidge. Let's just say I wanted to add a comment and it's not going to let me with this bar. Okay, hang on. So I go to add a comment. There we go. I can actually see that I have two comments here that I can choose from. I can say, thank you for your discussion or your participation. And then I can also say, please remember, right? So you have those available to you. So thank you for your discussion. And then, boop. And then let's see. Please remember. So you have two options. You can also put both of them together as one option if you need to, but sometimes it doesn't. You can do three options or you can do however many options. I use this a lot for APA formatting in marriage and family because they have to have the APA formatting double spaced, indented. So anything like that, I leave a blanketed uh, comment that I can go to so that they have that text. And then I give a recording very similar to this one and just kind of break down their assignment. And then I say there were some APA formatting concerns. I put that in writing in the chat so that you can use it as a reference for the next assignment. So that's how I approach it. Everybody kind of does it a little bit different. Some people will type up a very generic, like, thank you for your participating in the discussion board and sharing your experiences. Talking about child abuse and neglect can be very difficult, and they leave that part. And then what they'll do is they'll go in, and I'm sure you can see everything I'm doing. And I would say, and you want to personalize it, right? Like, hi, Tina. Please respond, and then it would be like, I know this conversation can be very difficult, yada, 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 yada. And then you would put your please remember. But you always want to make sure that you are addressing the student to build community. You always want to make sure that you're pulling the positives out as much as possible, which is why I do the video with positives. And then I do the written to increase scores so that they're getting kind of the nuts and bolts. It's in writing. They don't have to go back and write down everything that you said. So those are just options for you, but I wanted to show you that all you do to add those comments is, and it's kind of crazy because you could go there and then you write your comment. Let's just say, thank you for your participation and experiences. Please remember to respond to two or more peers and include 7 to 10 detailed and descriptive sentences to be eligible, because That's the big thing, right? They're not going to be guaranteed those points. They're eligible for those points, for your points. And then all you have to do, you'll see when you scroll down, is add this comment to library. And it's being kind of funny because the thing, so hang on, add this, and there you go. Only because there's that little video on the bottom, it's not letting me do fully. And then you can always edit. You can go in and you can edit these, and then that way you don't have to worry about the next one or, adding another one. But then all you would do is you would go up here, get out of there, and then you can edit those by going here. Let's see if it'll work. No, because I'm above it. Hang on one second. You can go there, it's going to pull up here, and then you can go to the last one, and then you can submit. So as you're playing around with that, it's very helpful for the things that are broad to all students. And to me, it makes that part easier so that I'm telling every student the same thing when it comes to sharing and everything else. The only problem with this is you can't add multiple comments into one. So what I would suggest is if you were like, oh gosh, now I'm seeing this problem, and I can thank you for participating in this discussion and sharing your experiences, and then you need to add a couple of sentences, you can add the comment into the comment, type out whatever else you need, copy it, and then you can add it into the, hang on one second. You can go into the little comment area, add it down here, and then you can add to library, which is that little blue button with the plus, and then that way that's done. But simple, and sometimes it just helps me. But I do video responses because I find that actually a 2-minute video response or a 1.5-minute video response, as I talk fast and can kind of go through assignments kind of quickly, is more meaningful to students than me just typing out pages and pages. But everyone's different, everyone's unique, so it's up to you. I'm just giving you some tips and tricks that we learned.